In this video, I am discussing first 15 questions of Grand Test 2. Here, the point on the curve, which is nearest to 1. Here somewhere 2, 1. There are many points on parabola at different distances. So what we have to find out is nearest point. So P can be any point on the parabola. So here, so any point on the parabola means let us take x as t square, y will be 2t. So that is t square comma 2t is any point on the parabola. So what we have to find out is nearest point p coordinates. PQ will be t square minus 2 whole square plus 2t minus 1 whole square. This is function of t. So PQ is minimum, f dash t is 0. 2 times t square minus 2, 2 times 2t minus 1 into 2 is 0. T cube minus 2t plus 2t minus 1. T cube is 1. So here it is. So f dash t we got it as f dash 1 will be f double dash 1 3 positive. So therefore at t equal to 1 PQ is minimum. So point will be t square comma 2t, that is 1 comma 2. So for number of integral solutions for this equation, number of non-zero integral solutions n plus r minus 1. So here r stands for number of variables, n is integer. But given equation is not of the standard form, take 2x right side. So since y greater than 0, z greater than 0, so possible values for x. X0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let us assume x as k. So number of integral solutions for this n minus r, n plus r minus 1 c. R means two variables y and z. 11 minus 2k c1. Here, whereas k runs from 0 to 5, so number of solutions will be k0, k as 1, k as 2, K as 5, 1 0, 11, 9, 7, 5, 27, 32, 27, 32, 35, 36 solutions. First option is correct. Here, alpha is a real root of this. So to understand the nature of function, we have to find first derivative. Discriminant is p square minus 12 less than 0. That means f dash x will be positive for all x, which implies f is strictly increasing. So x approaches minus infinity, f approaches minus infinity, x approaches infinity. So that means graph will be, it crosses x-axis, strictly increases means minus infinity to plus infinity. It crosses x-axis at only one point, that is real root lies between -1 and 0. So at -1 it's negative, at 0 positive. f0 into f -1 is negative. f0 is c, f -1 is -1. Here if you substitute -1, -3, -4 plus c will be less than c. C into c minus 8. That means c lies between 0 and uh, 0 and 8. And he told c is maximum possible integer. So maximum integer will be 7. So f of x becomes x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 7. Since f is increasing, to find range, so between lying in the interval maximum possible integer, then f of a. So a he given it as -1 to 0. Range will be f of -1 to f of 0. F of -1, f of 0 is 7, which is -1 comma 7. So third option is correct. Here it is sine 40 by 2 sine 10 by cos 10. So I'll write it as sine 10 by cos 10. Another tan 10 I will write as this. So if I find LCM, sine 10 cos 40 by cos 40 cos 10, which is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, plus sin 10 by cos 40 is same as sin 50 sin 10 is cos 70, cos 10 is cos 80. Here it is 2 cos square 40 by 2 sin 40 cos 40. which you get cot 14. So x value is 40. Sachin has chance of 1 by 12 for hitting century in a cricket match and chance of 1 by 15 for taking wickets. He will succeed in doing just one of them. So doing just one of them, one of that is either doing century, only century, not taking wickets. Doing century but not taking wickets. R means plus. So taking wickets, not doing century. C stands for complement. So these two are independent events. So doing century 1 by 12 wicket is 1 by 15. That is 14 by 15. Taking wicket is this. So not doing century is 11 by 12. So 14 by 180 plus, so 25 by 180, which is 5 by 36. Here point is selected at random from the interior of a circle. The probability that point is closer to the center. Here you take this as radius r. You take at a distance r by 2. Closer to the center means that should be inside this circle of radius r by 2. So that is, so probability that selected point is closer to the center than circumference is pi r square by 4. So which we get 1 by 4. So here the area of the region bound closed by the curves y equal to x log x. So here one curve is 2x minus 2x square. It's definitely parabola. X square coefficient negative means it is passing through obviously 0 comma 2. And another one x log x. So here, so where they intersect at sorry, here x is 1. So at x1 it intersects. So limit exactly at 0, x log x will be, it is 0 into minus infinity form, I can write, so this is minus infinity by infinity. So I can apply a L'Hospital 1 by x by minus 1 by x squared 0. So in between, you take half, log half will be negative. So the curve will be so like this. So area of the region means 0 to 2, 2x minus 2x squared dx, 0 to 1, sorry, 0 to 1 minus x log dx, 0 to 1 log x into x dx, where it is 1 minus 2 by 3 log x, x square by 2 log x 1 by x. So here we get 1 by 3 minus log 1 0. So as x approaches 0, this will be 0 minus of 0 to 1 half integral x square by 2, 0 to 1 plus 1 by 4, 7 by 12. Here a line L meet the circle x square plus y square is 61 in A and B. P is a point such that PA and PB both are 10. P is a point on the circle because 25 plus 36, 61. What we have to find out is this line equation. So what I am doing, P as a center, take 10 as a radius. If I draw a circle, so then this becomes a radical axis for both of them. That radical axis, your S is x square plus y square is 61. S dash, this has a center, y minus 6 whole square is this. Y square plus 10x minus 12y, 25 plus 36, 61 minus 100, 39, 0. S here is, so L here is S minus S dash to 61 plus 10x minus 2y minus 39, 0. So here it is 5x minus 6y plus 11, 0. Here, find the values of a comma b means first it's a finite cos 0 is 1. So if 1 plus a plus b is not 0, then that limit approaches infinity. So which implies possibility is this. So now once it is 0 by 0 form, I can apply L'Hospital rule, differentiating numerator and denominator. Again, I get if I substitute 0 by 0 format. So again, if I apply L'Hospital, cos 4x, 2a cos 2x into 2 by 12x squared. So it should be of 0 by 0 format, limit to be finite. So here it is minus 16 once you substitute. Minus 4a cos 0, that should be 0. 4a is, a here is minus 4. B here is 3. Here, foci of ellipse and that of hyperbola coincides. X square by 144 by 25. So here for hyperbola 144 by 25 plus 144 by 25 into e square. So 225 here is e here is 15 by 12. So that is 4 by 3. Foci will be 12 by 5, 4 by 3 comma 0. So 16 by 5 comma 0. Now here for foci of ellipse will be c comma 0. B square is a square into. So a square is this. E will be a square is 16 minus b square, which is 16 by 5. 16 square by 5. 16 minus is b square. 25 minus 9. So b square is 144 by 25. Small correction. 3 5 5 by 4 it is. Here I made a mistake. Is 12 by 5. B square is 16 minus 9, which is 7. So GM of two non-zero positive numbers is root AB. If you assume numbers as let A comma B be two numbers, so their geometric mean is this. Arithmetic mean is so root AB by given it is 12 by 13. 2 root AB by now he is asking numbers ratio. If you choose this option 4 into 9, so satisfying answer is second option. 12. So the minimum value of x minus 6 whole square, x plus 3 whole square, x plus 4 whole square plus so f of x is this. F is minimum. F dash x is 0. That is 2 times here 5x is equal to 6 minus 3 plus 8. So that means so minimum is obtained not at median. At mean. That is considering the values by 5, which is that minimum value here is 2 minus 6 whole square two minus 3 whole square 4 square 36 plus 36 plus 72 plus 26 16 plus 98, which is 114. A line and a plane is theta. Then angle between normal and line is 90 minus theta. It is r dot n is equal to p. Normal is this. And the line vector is I minus j plus k. Cos of 90 minus theta will be, so say this is a bar, say this is b bar. A dot b by, so 1 minus 1 minus 1 by, so sine theta here is minus 1 by 3. Cos theta is root 8 by 9. Root 2 by 3. So this one 1 by 2x cos alpha plus cos square alpha plus 1 minus cos square alpha dx x plus cos alpha whole square. It is of form 1 by x square plus a square 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So 1 by sin square alpha tan inverse 1 plus cos alpha by minus tan inverse cot alpha. So here it is tan inverse 2 cos square alpha by 2 by tan inverse tan 90 minus alpha. So tan inverse cot alpha by 2, which is cot alpha by 2 is tan 90 minus alpha by 2. I'll write pi by 2 minus alpha by 2 minus pi by 2 plus alpha. So it is alpha minus alpha by 2. So fourth term. So here f dash x will be Leibniz theorem, derivative of upper limit, and in place of t we have to substitute x. Derivative of 1, 0. Here I'll write the formula fx to gx h of x dx g dash x h of minus f dash x h of f of x. And derivative of x1 so the critical points x e power x1 means x is 0, 2 and 3. These are critical points for us. So where the function changes its nature 0, 2, 3. So just before 0, minus if you take minus 1 e power minus slight lesser value minus 1 e power minus 1 1 by negative, here positive, some negative value, small negative value. So minus of negative, negative. So, so it's totally negative. Slightly more than 0 you take 0.5 e power 0.5 minus 1 positive e power this is whole square positive 0.5 minus 3 negative. So before and after 0 negative. So there is no sign change. So this is about f dash x. At this point, suppose at a it is maximum. Before a tangent you draw it, it is acute tan theta is best. At this point, if you draw a tangent, it is obtuse negative. If slope changes from positive to negative, it will have a maximum. So f dash x is slope. So at 0, no changes, no local minimum. At 2, you take 1.5, just nearer to this. 1.5 e power is positive. E power 1.5 minus 1, obviously positive. Its whole square positive. 1.5 minus 3 negative. So before 2, it is negative. Take 2.5. 2.5 positive, these are all positive, it will be negative. So before 2 and after 2 also negative. When it comes to 3, 2.9 you take, it is positive. E power 3.9, 2.9 minus 2, it's anyhow whole square positive. 2.9 minus 3 power 5, this is negative. So that means at 3, before 3 it is negative. After 3, if you take all including, this is anyhow positive. 3.1 you take positive. F dash 3 minus negative, which indicates obtuse angle. F dash 3 plus will be positive. So that means decreases and then increases at f of at x equal to 3, fx attains minimum. Answer is